Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be rounding up the best 2022 racing jammers that you can probably buy, and I'm going to split it up into three categories depending on price. So you've got your first entry, which is budget, and that's looking at around £50 just getting into suits, and the best one you can get that's not like the training jammer with just Fino approved tag stuck right on it, because that's a waste of both of our money. And I have actually had a few of those suits where it's literally just a £30 racing jammer, but it's not worth it. The next category is going to be around £100. I'm giving it about 90 to 150-ish, kind of, but we'll settle somewhere in between 120. And the last category is infinite budget, and just looking at the best suit that you can possibly buy. So starting off in the budget category, I want to mention the Speedo Laser Racer Junior X, and I've actually got a pair, and I bought them around 3 years ago when they were around £100, and now they've dropped significantly to only £49 on one website, but that's limited sizing. For girls it's 80 if you want a women's suit, but I can see that right now it's hovering around £50, and the maximum it's 60. So that is a really good deal for something like this. Even though there's no taping on it, it's still a very good budget suit, and I talk a lot about it in my separate review if you want to check it out. But in summary, it's already got dual layering, which is incredible for a £50 suit, obviously. The only not very good thing is that you'll have to try and find your junior size, and there's a high chance you will still fit into a junior suit, but you need to get a junior boys size 32. These are 28, but keep in mind this was 3 years ago when I was about 12, or I think I got it when I was 12 and then wore it when I was 13. So just keep that in mind. I would probably advise most of you, if you're around 15 or 14, getting a size 30 to 32. But if you are around 12 years old, 13 years old, and you're looking for a budget suit that's £50, this is probably unbeatable. Moving on to the next category of the mid-range suit. This is really interesting because it's gotten a lot better over the last year, I would say, and that's because of the Carbon Air and Carbon Air Squared, which is actually our honourable mention today. But they are really cheap when it comes down to when you're at your meet and they have the stalls there which sell suits. A lot of the time you can find them discounted for around 120, and if you see a Carbon Air Squared for 120, you better pick it up. I've seen them go for 120, but I just have no need for a new suit. But I can definitely tell you that Carbon Air Squares, or the original Carbon Air, for 120 is one of the best things you can buy. However, there is something better right now, but I don't know how long it will last after I make this video. And that is the Speedo Men's Fastskin Laser Racer Pure Valor, or just the Laser Pure Valor. Right now on Amazon, I'm looking at it, it is £110 for a Speedo Fastskin Pure Valor. These were originally £250 when they came out, and I honestly can't believe that they're this cheap, and they're probably the best thing you can get right now for £110. Even at galas, at meets, at the stalls, they do not do them this cheap normally. On Amazon right now, if you go onto it, Speedo Men's Fastskin Laser Pure Valor Jammer Swim Briefs, which they're not swim briefs, but they are jammers, you can get size 28 to size 20 men's, and you can get them for £110. These are so amazing. I haven't reviewed them on my channel, but they're really popular, and for good reason. They're Speedo, they're easy to get hold of. They've got taping, and they have dual layering. They're basically your go-to suit. Everyone has them, and they are mainly suited towards slightly longer distance, but I would say they are long distance. Funny thing is, there's no really budget suits for sprinters. You have to pay premium if you want a sprinting orientated suit, but that's good for people like me who do everything in a lot of distance. So that's the roundup for mid-range. I'd go Carbon Air Squares if you can find them for around 120, or right now, before this deal goes off, if you need a suit right now, I'd go to Amazon and I'd get a Speedo Fastskin Laser Pure Valor for £110 if you know your size. Sizing varies between trunks, but I'll just give you a quick breakdown. If you've had a junior trunk before and they're 28, I would recommend going size 22, and then from there just count up. So if you're around 15, 16, I would probably recommend getting a 24. And yeah, 22 if you're younger than that. Now, onto the final category, where money does not matter at all and you're just looking straight for the best suit, and that is going to be the Mizuno GX Sonic 5 MR, or any that fits you. So let's say you're a sprinter, you want to go for the sprinter model, the ST. But I have a separate review for this trunk, and I do own this trunk actually. This is it. This is the trunk that cost me £300 to import from Japan, and they are now actually significantly cheaper as well. I've seen them for around 250 and under. If you see them for 230, you should probably pick them up. That's specifically for the MR though. This is completely different to any other racing suit you've tried, and it's another level. If you haven't had an amazing suit and you get this, you feel incredible. It does things that no other suit can do, and that's mainly because of its material. It's just so far ahead of anything else. But one thing with this suit is that the sizes are really weird. It goes up in extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, and then double XL. And I'm a small, but I'm planning to go to medium in about a year when I get either a new one of these, or if the 6 comes out, I'll upgrade to that. And I'm probably going to try and wait until the 6, because I feel like if I buy one now, the 6 will come out and I'll be missing out on a brand new suit. But these you want to get from eBay, and if you're a size small, which is probably the most common size, but I mean, if you're spending this much money, you're probably a bit older, and I would recommend, if you're a size 24, get a small. If you're size 22 to 24, get a small. If you're in a 24 right now and you're growing out of it, I'd definitely recommend getting a medium, especially if you're doing gym work on your legs. They'll grow pretty quick, and you'll be able to fit in a Mizuno soon, especially the medium one. I'm looking at them right now, 210 for the exact model I have. The limited edition colorways are all imported from America because Mizuno's partnered in America as well. And those cost a bit more because obviously you have to pay the import fees and whatever. So don't just look at the price tag. This one says it's 193, but you click on it, converts it to $230, and when you actually buy it, which is what I did, when I bought it, it turned out to be like £70 extra because of the shipping fees and all of that. So just keep in mind on like basic shipping fees and stuff. And yeah, that is definitely the best suit. I do have a dedicated review of that suit, so if you want, you can check that out. Another honorable mention would definitely be the Speedo Pure Intent for sprinters. This is definitely the most popular sprint suit. Pure Intents are really overpriced for what they are, I think. They're about £300 for a new colorway, which I think is the only one they're being released in right now. But they are similar to Mizuno's, but I still think Mizuno's are superior, especially the 5ST, because the seams are on the inside compared to the Pure Valor's, the Pure Intent seams on the outside of the suit, which I feel like slows it down a bit, but it's all preference. So that will sum up the roundup, or my roundup at least, for the best suits in 2022. Hopefully we'll see some good releases next year. I'm really hoping for the Mizuno GX Sonic 6 before Summer Nationals, so I can buy that, hopefully. I'm really excited to get it. But yeah, if you want a review of a suit, let me know in the comments, and I might be able to get it and try it on for you. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.